Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Exile 2 Crystal Souls. Last time we talked with Inla and Akhronath at the Cave of Motrax. They gave us information regarding the teleportation coordinates to Akhronath, and also I think Inla gave us info about how to free the Crystal Soul or something. I can't quite remember that part, but I think we took note of it, so it should be fine. This is the longest dungeon in the game, I've been told, so I've made some preparation, and so I originally did record that, and I was going to show it, but I thought you guys probably just wouldn't really want to see it. So, in summary, all we did was just level everybody up that could be leveled up, which wasn't very many. Most notably, Mia is now maxed out on intelligence, which you can see right there. Still not maxed out on spell points, which is unfortunate, but you know, there was that. And then the main thing we did was clean out our inventory to some degree and stock up on a huge amount of energy potions. So, you know, we have plenty of these, so we can use, we shouldn't have to worry about running out of spell points. Because again, I don't think you can get back once you teleport in, so another really important thing is to make a new save, just in case. So we'll go with number 7. And I think we're ready. So, again, this is going to be the last Crystal Soul after we do this. The only condition to win the game after this would be to defeat Garzard. I feel like there's some things we haven't done yet. We still don't have Demon Slayer, the sword. I don't know how to get that. And there's probably a few other things that I'm just forgetting about, but we can look into that after this. We don't have as much food as I would like. I don't remember if there's a place in the Tower of Magi that sells food. I don't really want to go and get food. I think this is plenty. It's just usually we have like 3,000, so having less than 1,000 is kind of a lot. Or it is kind of not a lot. We could cast mana, so, you know, we're not going to starve to death, but this is about 10 food, and it costs like 10 mana points, so it's really not very efficient. But regardless, let's see what we do. Okay, so it was Waterful. Sparks, well, we've already read this, but for thematic reasons, sparks fly off the portal as you move towards it. Waves of force fly out, trying to push you back. Eventually, you struggle in and through to find yourself near Akhronath. So, kind of a recap, right? This is the... I don't know why that is unexplored, but this is kind of the Fort Remote area. This is where the Chasm Drake lived. And yeah, we explored this place, but we couldn't actually get past I guess these statues. So we teleported in, we're past it now, and we should be good. So let's enter in. I don't know how many floors this is, but again, I've heard it's the longest one. So oh no, this is kind of weird. It's like a floating island. Find a marble pedestal with a large button in the middle of the top. This is like an elevator of some kind? With the deafening noise of stone grinding on stone, a bridge rises up into sight, bridging the chasm between Akhronath and the rest of the world. Wow. It's not an elevator, but a bridge control. Kind of weird, it's open. And okay, this is to get rid of the bridge. Right? We don't need to do that, I don't think. Oh my. You bump nose first into an invisible burial. Suspecting a trap, you turn back, and sure enough, another burial has appeared behind you. Having little choice, you wait and see what's about to happen to you. You don't have to wait long. Creatures inside the fort are moving towards you. There are 3 humans, so withered and ancient you can't be sure what sex they are. Behind them are Rakshasai and Ifrit, and 3 Nagas, 11 creatures led by a 12th. The 12th steps out towards you. It is a lich. It watches you with its glowing red eyes and then speaks, in a voice heavy with the countless centuries it has existed. I am Midori. I rule this fortress. You all are prisoners. We will do with you what we will. I decree that you be thrown into the battle pit. Those of you strong enough to survive will have their knowledge ripped from their screaming minds until they beg for death. Now, let your doom begin. The floor falls out from under you. Wow. That's pretty awesome. So there's 11, and then it's led by a 12th. So basically, I mean, these guys are really dangerous, right? They're magic resistant, super annoying. The Ifrit can cast some pretty decent spells, I think, so they're kind of annoying. Nagas, we haven't seen too many Nagas. I don't recall what they're particularly good at, but certainly they are high-level creature. And then, of course, the Lich, very strong. So this is quite cool. You slide down the slick, spiraling chute, slowly at first, then faster. As you fall, the mocking laughter of the 12 echoes around you. Then you fall through the ceiling of a large, low room and land on a pile of garbage. Now what? Battle pit. Okay, this is pretty cool. So we got water. Bones and garbage. It's kind of like the like in Star Wars Episode 6. Jabba has like the oh man, the Rancor pit, I think is the name. This is kind of what it reminds me of. I don't see any creatures. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee before this gets really hectic. I assume they're not invisible. Suddenly, a roar pierces the chamber. Startled, you look around and see that several hydras have appeared out of nowhere. They charge. Okay, which way are they? Okay, they're very spread out. That's really annoying. Nothing we can't deal with though, of course. I assume there's probably some up here as well. So first thing we're gonna do is, I don't know. I mean, I still feel like I should be conservative with spell points. Even though we have like tons of energy potions, you just never know. So I think we're just gonna defend, and then with Mia, we will cast. Probably start with Major Blessing. Hydras aren't gonna slow us down or anything. The most they're gonna do is some breath attack, I imagine. Let's see, probably this way.
Cool.
Okay, he leveled up. That's cool. And I assume there's some up here. I'm not quite sure. And we'll do Ravage Enemy. Although, you know, there's only one down here. I wish it was faster to scroll around, but I don't know if there's actually any up here. There's two. I don't know if Ravage Enemy is worth it, though, because we're going to kill him, and then I assume more is going to spawn in, so I feel like we kind of should wait. We could melee. See, it's in the middle, I guess. It's probably down there, and I just can't see it because I'm blind. No, down that way. Okay. I think that's it. Vigilant now, you watch the walls of the room and your attention is rewarded. Several gazers and IBs have teleported in. So this is bad because one of those can steal your mana, which is really not what we want. And we are not really close by. Our haste has kind of dissipated over time, it seems. Okay, I guess we just need to make a break for it. I assume there's some up here. Okay, we wasted so much AP on the wall. It's unfortunate. It's a lot of damage. Okay. I mean, we need to get rid of the poison and heal, and we might as well heal up the other characters, so we're all gonna do a revival. Yeah, it's not exactly cheap, but it is pretty good though. Doesn't heal as much as a revive for just one character, but you know, you're getting like 6, right? So it's, you know, it's pretty good. I think we're just gonna defend with these guys. I don't really know. We're in melee with the rest of them, as far as I'm aware. Okay. I should have got rid of the poison. A mistake. In preparation for the next wave, I'm actually going to keep Bordeaux, or no, sorry, Ingraham down that way, I think. And we will, I mean, we'll go ahead and revive. It's expensive, but it gets rid of, doesn't get rid of the disease, but it will get rid of the poison, so. It's kind of taking a lot of hits, and we can get rid of the disease as well. And then just defend. A Slavian horde of ghouls materialize from thin air. They move very quickly. Yeah, ghouls would be fine. Spirits kind of annoying. Take more damage, but I want to get close to them as quickly as I can. Kind of a... Well, yeah, I don't know if I thought this through, because there's actually some up here as well. That's way too expensive. That's expensive too. I think a Flame Strike would be probably not unreasonable. Yeah, I think we're fine. We're gonna do Major Blessing. Nice. That's a lot of them. I wonder, because they don't seem to spawn the next wave until you walk back to the center, so I wonder if you can actually just rest in the arena in between waves as long as you just stay on the edge. I'm curious if that is possible, because again, we have plenty of potions, but always nice to be considerate of spell points. I don't think that's the case. Yet, you see yet more monsters appear. Whoever was doing this to you is getting serious. It is a band of mutant giants, mortals in here on hunger and hatred covering their faces. I mean, again, that's fine. Dealing with spellcasters is kind of the, you know, the annoying aspect, right? You know, we can deal with with mutant giants, so that's fine. Although they are definitely tougher than the other enemies, for sure. You're actually gaining food a little bit from these guys, which is nice. Exhausted, you groan as more monsters appear. You groan again when you see what they are. Golems, lots of them. How much more of this can there be? Yeah, so golems have like, I think it was like 200 HP. That's a lot of them, okay. This would be a cool thumbnail if YouTube decides to pick this particular part of the video. I know that's, well, it was symmetrical, but now that's slightly off. That's upsetting. Okay. Yeah, this might be a little dicey. You can't really kill them too fast because they just have so much HP. This mini might well, the summons would just get instantly destroyed. That's probably not worth doing. I don't know what to do with you. We haven't cast Wall of Blades. That might be interesting. Maybe, I don't know. Pestilence, I don't know. Golems shouldn't be affected by disease. That doesn't really make any sense. So I don't think that would work. What is it called? The spell? Nah, it's not evil. Okay. You, I think it would be maybe worth getting a demon. And then we will ravage enemy. Yeah, and I don't know. Might be worth getting a cheapo basilisk. Like, the Basilisk as soul creatures is literally probably the most goated thing that we've done in this playthrough. Like, you can take a golem, which should be impervious to being torn to stone, because I don't think these are actually living. I mean, surely a golem is inanimate, right? But again, 208 HP, just literally one shot. It's incredible. It's almost what you would call disgusting. It's almost a bit much, but it is great, I have to say. I think it does steal XP from us though. I don't know how that works, but we probably don't get the same XP as if we actually killed the enemy ourselves. Wait. I don't know. No, though. I think it would make sense if you got the full XP because you summoned the creature, right? Okay, so the portcullis to the south slides open. It would appear your test has come to an end. Okay. So the reason that I summoned these was because I thought there'd be another wave and we could get more use out of them. Clearly that was not the case. Now we are going to heal up and save, and I think we will use again, we have so many potions. I feel like it's fine to just use one each at the moment. Yeah, okay. I doubt any of this stuff is good. I highly doubt that those secrets along the wall. I feel like it's a complete waste of time to check this, but okay. This portal in front of you, it seems to be the only exit from this chamber of halls. You step into the portal, then you are floating in darkness. Then you again hear the voices of the 12 forming a canopy of surprise, anger, hatred, and contempt. Wow, that is pretty strong, okay. The voice of the Lich Midori cuts through the mess, stealing all the other voices. They are strong, these exiles. They have powerful magic. We will put them in a cell and leave them until they starve and strip their skills from their souls. Agreed? The other voices, one after another, give their assent. Then you find yourself at a cell. Abandoned. Abandoned to die.